Hi everybody, welcome to Horse Ride. Today we are going to see how to model a cooker. So you can take your cooker in your home. So using that you can design. So always when you are learning for designing, always start designing with a small model. Design 98% accurately, so you will get ideas, many errors you can clear. So if you are new to this channel, subscribe the channel and click a bell icon to get a new video. You are extremely beginner, then see my old videos which I have given in the description for the beginners. So see that and learn the basics, then come to the advanced videos. Let's go to the video. After opening the blender, press Shift A and create a circle which should be 32 vertices. Okay. Now go to edit mode and press 1 on the keyboard for the vertex selection. Press 1 on the keyboard. Press A to select all. After selecting, you can extract E to extract and right click to cancel and yes to scale. So you can scale it up to this much width. Then you can go to front view. Okay, before this I do the controls to undo. Okay, I go to the front view, E to extrude in Z axis, E to extrude in Z axis, E to extrude in Z axis. So I have extruded all the vertices and I have used the Z key to move towards up. Now we can able to see the bottom. I press Alt and left key to select all the vertices in bottom. I press Shift Z to go to the wireframe. Now we can able to see this. There is a wireframe in it. So I have selected all the thing. You can able to view clearly. So after selecting the vertices, press E to extrude, S to scale, E to extrude, S to scale, E to extrude, S to scale, E to extrude, S to scale. I press M on the keyboard and I merge it as center with a single vertices. Then I press Alt key and select all the top vertices. E to extrude, S to scale. Scale it. Yeah, this is enough. Okay, I reduce it a little bit smaller. I am pressing the S again. Okay. Now I have no little bit more big. Okay, yeah, this looks good. Now we have created the basic shape. I press Ctrl T on the keyboard. Ctrl 3 means it will look like shared smooth and things. I click shared smooth. Go to this triangle. I select the auto smooth. So now let me modify a little more complicated. So go to this modified path and disable the subdivision in editable view. Then press using the Alt key, select the all the vertices in the corner. Ctrl B to bevel. I make a beveling like this. I go to the edge selection using the 2 key, number key 2, and I select these 2 bottom edges and I press Ctrl B to bevel. I make it small corner for this to make this shape in bottom. Okay, now bottom is ready. Now let me go to the top view and I select this one. I press Ctrl B to bevel and I create the shape like this to come the look like this. So now our base is ready, but still it's not completed. We have to go more. Fine. Go to the top view. Go to edit mode. Press 1 on the vertices for vertices selection. Press Shift Z to go to the wireframe mode. Now you can able to see in wireframe all the vertices corner. I select these vertices using leaving these 3, leave 2 again, these 3. I press C on the keyboard using the middle key and select it. Again leave the last 3 and select this 2 and these 3, 2 and these 3. Okay, now I have selected what are the requirement which need to come outer for us. Okay, before that, I go to object mode, and I apply Control A and apply the scale once again. Okay, I go to the edit mode again, press E to extrude, S to scale. So I'm sorry, E to extrude and S to scale. Oops, I just undo it. Okay, I go to the top view once again. I check the, it's in individuals. You can able to see it is in individual origins. You have to check that it should be in medium point. So E to extrude, S to scale, it's slightly outside, not more. After doing this, select the period key and you can go to the individual origins. Now I press S to scale down inside. Okay, after doing this, I select all these corners. I go to the wire solid mode. I am selecting these corners, which we are going to do the beveling for that. Okay, I select all the corner of the shape to prevent the shape nice. So now you can able to see the shape is not good, so it should be sharp in the corner. So I make it and I zoom it in. I press Ctrl Shift B to create a vertices bevel. I increase one more count and I leave it. Now we can able to see we have the correct corner for this. Okay, before giving thickness, we have to unwrap the cooker to paint it well and to make a material and give some textures on it. So we are going to completely see how to unwrap, how to do the texturing. Complete tutorial will be there. Okay, now go to the UV editing mode. Now go to the edge selection, and you can able to see when I press EU, here you can able to see Morph Scheme. I have created a shortcut F5 and F6. How to do that? Right click, which one you want to make it easier to assign, to make it clear to assign like your shortcut keys, you can assign a shortcut. Okay, so I have created the Morph Scheme, clear scheme. I have created F5 and F6. So if you want which is required for you, you can make it the same. So now I select these two, and using the Alt key you can able to see it's circly, it's selected, and I press F5 to mark seam, and this is not required. Okay, this and this. No. Okay, fine. Let it be up to this, and I select using the Alt key. So I am selected these thing, and I press F5 to create a one edge loop there, and I create one more seams for this corner to cut that way. I press F5 to mark seam. So now seams has been created. I press A and U to unwrap. You can able to see it's unwrapped well for us. This is I press 3 on the keyboard. Now you can able to see when I select the face select. So I just go to this option. Now I press 3 on the keyboard and select this face, and I press L to select all the things. So now we can able to see here it's selected only the top, so which is required for us, and I have cutted the line here which I marked here, so it's extruded as per our requirement. I hope we can align this well. I try it out with doing the alignment. So let's see one small demo. So here you can go, I press 1 on the keyboard to the vertices selection, scale Y axis 0, scale Y axis 0, and I select this scale x-axis 0 to make it straight, scale x-axis 0, and selecting this with the face selection, I press L to select other things. I press U on the keyboard, make a follow active quads to straight it. Oops, it's not came correctly actually, it has been separated. Okay, let it be the same, it's not a thing, it's not a big matter here, because this one we are not going to give any design separately for this. This is the bottom thing, that also let it be. And here you can able to see, so which is required for us, this one is required. So this I make it little bit big, yes, to scale little bit up, and I press G to move. Okay, now our basic layout is ready. Now I go to edit mode, so I go to object mode and I add a solidify, and even thickness I make it 2 centimeter. So now we can able to see the thickness has been came for the cooker. Now you can able to see everything is inside, so orientation should be, face should be outside. I show you the demo turning on the face orientation. Yeah, everything is came fine, so it should be blue outside, so everything is fine, so no error for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this, hover on this and go to object mode, hover on the solidify, I press Ctrl A to apply the solidify. After apply, you can able to see it's getting differently it looks. So what I'm going to go to edit mode, I press Ctrl R and I create a 2 edge loops in between top and bottom to make the sharp edges. Okay, now it's clear, our cooker is ready. I do one thing, I go to the paint, I create a new material, I'm going to name it as base color. This one I'm going to give, I go to the material preview mode, and I'm going to give a little bit dark gray and metallic, because it's a cooker, right? So instead of gray I make it, yeah, this could be fine. So I reduce, I make it 1 metallic, so it will be very good, fine. And I reduce the roughness. Okay, for us the cooker base is ready. Okay, this is the color we have given. I save it once the file, don't forget to save always the file. Go to the solid view. Okay, we can continue more. Okay, now our base is ready, so we can give the handle for the both sides. So that going to be a part 1 completely, and second part we are going to model a cooker cap or cover, or like that we can say. So we are going to create, next session is cooker top. Okay, before that, okay, let me create a handle for this. Go to edit mode and press 3 on the keyboard for the edge selection. I press Ctrl R to create a 2 edge loops here, and in this here I am going to create. So what I am going to do is I go to 3 to vertex selection. I select these two using the box select. Can able to see it's selected differently, so because it's highlighted backside, so which is not required for us. I press using the shift key, I press the same, so it has came both sides same, I hope so. Okay, fine, it has came correctly. So to mark it, what I am going to do is I press I to create a insert edge to make it like this. So here you can able to see no, actually I created in the wrong place actually. Okay, so I go to the edit mode, 1 on the keyboard. I just create 2 edges here. I create here also 2 edges. I mark this one as to make it right. So I go to wireframe mode and I press 3 on the keyboard for the face selection. I select these 4 faces. Instead I unselect it, which is not required for us. Now I to insert and leave it. You can press S to scale, and you can go a little more also, no problem. Okay, now we have created the two things, but it looks like this is not an issue. Okay, now I select the other faces which is required for us. I press P for selection, and this one is the separating the material which is required for us. So by selection I am separating the material to a different part. So now I go to object mode. Now you can able to see this item has been separated. Now I press G on the keyboard and I move and then show you. Okay, it's separated completely. Okay, sorry, I missed out one thing. What means before doing this separation, press Shift D to duplicate it, right click to cancel. Now press P and make a selection. Now it's has been separated. I make it G, Y to little bit move. Okay, let it be the same, not an issue, because it's going to come background after that. Okay, I press 1 on the keyboard to the front view. I go to the wireframe and I press 1 on the keyboard for the vertices selection, and now I'm going to select these two vertices and yes to scale. I scale it down. Again I select this one, I yes to scale, and A to select all, go to the face selection. Oops, I have did one wrong thing, because I am selecting the two things at the same time. So how to solve these issues? I just undo the everything what I have did when I duplicate it. So I press G to move and see whether it's a duplicated one or same one. Yeah, it's the same one. I press Ctrl Z and I unselect everything. Again I will do the confirmation. Okay, I unselected everything and I am selecting these edges which is required for us for the corner. After selecting, Shift D to duplicate, right click to cancel, press P on the keyboard by selection and go to object mode. Now this object has been separated. Now I go to the front view using back view using Control 1 on the keyboard. Go to edit mode, press 1 on the keyboard. I select these vertices, yes to scale. I go to the wireframe, yes to scale down, and I select these two and I yes to scale down once again to make this curve corner design. I press A to select all. I go to the face selection using a 3 on the keyboard, E to extrude. So I am extruding in this angle, and before go further, what I am going to do is I create a material which is the base color. Okay, that is okay, fine. So that is okay for us. Okay, now I make it GY, I make it move little bit further, and I create one edge loops for this corner, and now I press 3 on the keyboard for the face selection. I select these faces which is required for me and press 3 on the keyboard for the side view, E to extrude, GZ to go a little bit up, and S to scale slightly down, and G to Z, and I go to the top view and S to scale slightly a bit down, and I go to the always whenever designing you have to see it in all four directions. So I E to extrude once again, and GZ to go a little bit topper, and S2 scale slightly down, and I go to the top view, and again I S2 scale it. I go to the again side view, and E to extrude, and GZ, E to extrude. So I make it straight now. Again E to extrude, again E to extrude, slightly rotate it in this angle. I go to the top view. Now what we have to do is we have to little bit reduce it. I S2 scale down, S2 scale down, S2 scale down. Okay, this is okay, let it be the same. I go to the side view, E to extrude, rotate it down, E to extrude, rotate it down. Okay, now our handle is ready. Okay, I'm going to do the one part here. Okay, let it be the same. So this is the design I have given for the handle. So I go to the edge selection, I select these two corner and these two corner, and I press Ctrl B to bevel it. Okay, now it looks cool, nice design. I go to edit mode, and I press Control plus. No, select this one, then Control plus. No. Okay, then we can do one thing. I use 3 key, and I press go to the face selection. I go to the wireframe, and I select all these faces using shift key and box selection, and I create a new material, make it as black name. I'm going to give it as a black, because I'm going to give the black color for this, for the handle, and this could be a little bit more rough, and yeah, fine. I press Control I for the invert selection, and I am going to assign the base color for this. So now I go to the edit mode. Now I press Shift Z and go to the material preview. Oops, it's not came correctly. So again I go to the edit mode. I press Control I, and I go to the black. I assign it. Now I go to the solid mode. Sorry, I go to the material preview. Okay, now our handle is ready for the cooker. So which is for us we are going to use here. You can able to see this one doesn't look nice. Which one? That bend. So what we have to do, I go to the solid view again, and I select this and I hide this for timing, and I go to the, why I mark this means to know where our mark is that, so that's why I given the insert. I select these edges, I press X and dissolve the edges, and again I select these edges and X to dissolve the edges. Now it looks fine. Alt H to unhide everything. Now we have to unwrap this. So only the one thing I'm going to do, select these edges, and I go to the wireframe view. Here I'm going to select this corner, and I'm going to create a morse seam. Undo this selection. F5 to morse seam, and then you can, I press using the alt key, and I just unselect this one which is not required for us. Okay, now I unselect that. I press F5 to mark seam. Now we can go to the UV editing tab, select all and press U to unwrap it. Now this is the unwrap selection which is has been came for us. Okay, for this no design I'm going to give, so you can leave it the same. Okay, let me see the next tutorial. So next tutorial is going to be starting with designing this handle and top cover. If you like this video, subscribe the channel and share it with your friends. If you have any doubt, put it in comment. I support you. Bye bye.